The reason the Patriots can live without a de facto defensive coordinator is because Bill Belichick's fingers are all over the defense. It's Bill Belichick's defense. Bill Belichick works
Correct.
it on the defensive game plan.
Yep.
Offensively, you have to have somebody in charge. You have to have somebody who is going to be able to call that offense, have somebody who's going to be able to run that game plan. Not that Bill Belichick doesn't understand offensive football. You can't be a great defensive coach without understanding the offense, and that includes your own. However, Bill Belichick has never been one to get overly and heavily involved in the offensive game plan. And so because of that, you need a coordinator. I
Right.
don't believe, I know what the Boston radio narrative is. I have an issue with Boston radio, and I have an issue with a lot of Main Street media who like to run with made up narratives that they came up with themselves when there's no actual or real proof that any of it is true.
No, and I agree with you. I mean, we talked about this, or in the chat the other day. This was one of the things, like, I really wasn't even willing to entertain like an argument on, because it just seemed like clickbait at the time, right? So even if they don't get Bill O'Brien, which we all agree is the best case circumstance for the Patriots for a multitude of reasons, they need an offensive play caller for the reason that you mentioned, right? Bill Belichick could handle that defense 8 ways to Sunday, okay, and we'd be fine. All the other guys don't matter. Josh McDaniels leaves this room, okay, no matter what I think of him, they still need a leader in that room more than the defense ever will, to your point. Even if it is Joe Judge, even if and it's Mick Lombardi basically with the play sheet going, this is the play we need, and he's going to call the play. I think it would be awful, but you still need something. You can't have quite the collection of 7 minds that you do on defense.